All right, so shout out to the 10 folks out right now that's tuning in. We're going to get started in one moment here. Just bear with us. We're just finishing up some final touches here to get this stream started. It's going to be a good one.
I saw it.
I see. You see the hat, brother. You see the hat. Uh-huh. Let me put it out there right now. I've been a Laker fan since Magic Johnson, so you know what I mean. He was the reason why I follow basketball. So let me put that out there right now. No way, shape, or form, LeBron. Thank you. Oh man. All right, I got you on right now. All right, everybody. It's about that time. We've been waiting too long for this. Welcome, everybody, to the reveal show, the team reveal show for the AGS and the AGT Madden leagues. I'm your boy, Wesley Snipes, and my man in the building. Say what's up, brother.
You know who it is, man. It's Big Holla, Big Scream. Night Scream's in the building, man.
No doubt. My man, Night Scream. Listen, Night Scream's a legend. He's a legend at this here. So, you know, we obviously had to, of course, have him on the show as well, too. And again, if y'all ain't following him yet, please make sure you do it. Stop playing around. He's in the chat. Click on his name. Hit the follow. Stop playing around. Follow this man. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, especially this upcoming Madden 20 season. It's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you. So anyway, without further ado, basically, as you guys can see on the screen here, we got the live team reveals getting ready to pop off in one moment. We got a couple questions in regards to some of the games as far as the game is concerned, about Mahomes, and also about who's going to be the first team to come off the board in both of these leagues. All right, and then obviously we got to do some predictions as well too. So with that being said, my man Night Scream, what's good with you?
It's been we haven't really been live since what is it, Thursday, Wednesday, something like that?
Yeah, it's been a minute. That crazy ass Super Bowl, man. That Super Bowl was so crazy.
Man, look, Trent and Weezy played an outstanding game.
Yes, they did. No doubt about that.
That was a joy to call because it was up and down all the way through and through. That second half was very defensive, but I think we all can agree that better team came out on top that day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as we stated, you know, the defense won the championship in that particular game. That was something else, man. I'm telling you. But all right, so
Weezy talking about the refs cheated him.
Yeah, I know. I see him in the chat right now. He's talking so much about the ref cheat him and everything. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, they didn't cheat you. Your boy Aaron Donald cheated you. That's who cheated you. That's who you need to say cheated you right there. That boy Aaron Donald, 99 overall Aaron Donald, he the one that did it to you, brother.
Making key mistakes like that, man, it's crazy.
Yes, indeed, for sure. All right, so obviously in the chat, everybody is tuned in right now. Again, we appreciate all y'all tuning in. Chime in the chat as much as you want. But again, and shout out to the 31 viewers right now. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. I know you guys are looking forward to hearing, seeing your divisions and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very, very, very interesting for sure. Oh man, I can't wait to reveal this to you guys. But anyway, so let's hear from my man Scream for a minute here. So he basically put out these questions. He wants to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the cover athlete is worthy of being the cover athlete in Madden? Let me hear your thoughts first, Scream, as far as this question, because obviously you came up with the question. So I just want to get an idea from you as to, what's going on in your mind about this one.
I definitely do think he's worthy, man. Anytime you have a great season, you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he deserves to be the highest quarterback in the game? That's where the question really stems from. Because, you know, he still lost to Brady, and Brady still won the bowl. So, I mean, but then again, you know, it wasn't Mahomes' fault. He lost the AFC Championship game. His defense let him down. But I'm definitely impressed with how his first season under Andy Reid went. And I definitely think he's going to still grow in season number 2 as a starter.
I think that, you know, you hit the nail on the head right there when you talk about the fact that he lost to Brady. You know, I mean, he's definitely worthy of a cover. There's no doubt about it, because the freakish things that he's done in the league, you know, last year was just it was a joy to watch. And man, let me tell you, that Rams Chiefs game, man, I could watch that game over and over and over and over. I mean, that game was just was too much. That was better than a lot of Super Bowls, to be honest with you.
Definitely was, man. That honestly could be game of the year.
Yes.
I think game of the year for me, number 1 and number 2 was Rams and Chiefs regular season Monday Night Football. Yeah. And number 2 was Rams Patriots in the AFC Championship game. That game was everything.
Yes, for sure, man. But
hey, I don't mean to cut you off, Wes. I do want to address the one hater we have in the chat. The title is called the Lock It In Podcast, and we're talking about our league. So if you're gonna be a hater, just promote our page and get on. We love you too, buddy. Don't hate, appreciate.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny? I saw it already, and I just don't even pay attention to it, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're just gonna continue on here real quick. So again, basically, going back to the whole Mahomes thing, he's definitely worthy of being, you know, on the cover for all the things that he's done. You know what I mean? The only thing I always get shook of is that dreaded Madden curse. I get shook of that. And, you know what I mean? I would hate to see this guy, as much talent as he has, to basically, get hit with that Madden curse. I would totally hate to see that happen to him.
Hey, Wes, do me a favor right quick. Mod me in your chat.
Yep, no problem.
If you can.
Yeah, give me one.
I got an idea.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I mean, but to number one, shout out to all of y'all for not telling me I spelled predictions wrong, but that's cool. I love y'all too. Number two, definitely shout out to all the guys from Any Given Sunday being in here and just rocking with us, man. We really appreciate everything that you guys do. Without you guys, we really don't move at the pace that we move. So give yourself a pat on the back, dude.
Absolutely. And I'm just doing this right here in the chat. Just give me one moment here. Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Let me just do this here. How about that? Let's do this here. Let's go ahead. All right, we could chop him to deuces. All right, so I took care of him. Don't even worry about it, brother. All right, so let's get to this last question here before we get to the reveals here. So who do you think was first off the board? What, as far as team wise, who was first on the board? Let's start off with AGT. Who do you think was first?
AGT, man. I mean, top 3 teams got to be Chiefs, Cowboys, Eagles. Truth be told, I mean that's what I would think. And to go on the AGS, I mean, I had picked number 1, so I can't play spoiler. You can't play spoiler. Yeah, you can't play spoiler on that. But I think as far as an AGS, I'm thinking it's up in the air with me, but I was thinking Chiefs going number 1 in AGS, and I'm talking about with you here. So I was thinking Chiefs is going to go number 1, and then in AGT, by the looks of some of the players there, I was thinking that maybe the Rams would go number 1. Because all of the superstar players that they have, obviously. I picked in the AGT. I picked the Rams to go number 2. But again, we'll see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen right here. So, without further ado, everybody, let's get into this right here. So, we are gonna start off here with the AFC East. So, everybody, get prepared, get ready to go, get your stuff locked in right now, because again, you got to get ready for these guys twice a season. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
AFC East. This is for, once again, this is for the AGT. We got King Nelly getting those Bills, Viperfish with the Patriots, Jet Smith with the New York Jets, and Jeezy with the Miami Dolphins. Now, do you know any of these players, my friend? I'm gonna tell you what I feel like, and again, I don't know any of these guys here myself, but you know, this division, and I'm talking about in any league, period. I firmly believe that this division will always be a toss-up, because when you have, for example, when you have Tom Brady, you're really only gonna have Tom Brady for 1 year. He's gonna probably retire at the end of the year, unless they change some things around in Madden 20. I'm not sure exactly, but again, this is always going to be a toss-up, and this particular, you know, division, I feel like they have to have great, you know, great draft picks in order to see what they're going to do throughout the entire, you know, 4, 5, 6 seasons that we do. So, you know, if I had to pick somebody right now, obviously, I would have to go with the Patriots because of the talent that they have currently right now. And we're just talking about for this first season coming about right now. I would have to take Viperfish right now in this division to take this division. Probably in second place would be Jet Smith, and then followed by King Nelly with the Bills, and then Jeezy down with the Dolphins. Because the Dolphins, you know, although they have some, they have some pieces to work with. I don't think first season they'll be able to work with these pieces right away, but I think a good draft will definitely help out the Dolphins for sure. What's your take on it? Oh, well, yep. Give me 1 second here. Let me take care of that. Give me 1 second here. I just saw that. One moment. Let me get this squared away. Apology on this, guys. This happens sometimes. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm gonna probably have to do it for the. Yeah, you're good now. I'm gonna probably have to do it for a couple others too. So just bear with me one moment here, and I'll get that squared away. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and repeat yourself. I apologize for that. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. So as far as everything goes right now, I think Viperfish does have the best chance at winning right now. But because I knew somebody was gonna ask the order in which these teams were picked, so undisputed. Shout out to you. We're gonna say it. They say I'm low, so turn me up if you can.
Yeah, I'm turning it up right now.
The Jets went first with the number 6 pick in the randomizer. The Patriots went second with the 20th pick. And the Dolphins went 31st to Geezy. They said turn the music off and I'm low. They still can't.
Yeah, I'm about to turn it off right now. Go right ahead.
And then they said, and then Nelly went 32nd with the Bills. So Dolphins and Bills went back to back at the end of the randomizer.
Oh wow. They Dolphins Bills were back to back. Okay. So, all right. Well, there you have it. Viperfish, we are picking you right now to win the AFC East.
Yeah, the Jets user is a Jets fan, so he went number 6 with the Jets. I don't know.
Right. So yeah, I'm putting the gain up on you right now, and you should definitely be loud as all heck in a minute.
Let's hope, right?
Oh no, you loud now. That's for dang sure. You dang sure loud now. All right, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and keep moving on here, and moving on now to the AFC North. So know a lot of these guys are looking forward to playing each other here. So here we go with the AFC North. and need to go ahead and let me get you set up here real quick on this one. I don't know why that this freaking sources thing is not working on my channels the way I need it to. So, but you know what? We're gonna work on the fly. That's how we do things. So it's all good. So we're gonna get this squared away right now, and be good to go here. There we go. Audio. All right, so here we go. So where are you at? There you go. All right. All right. So anyway, so here we go. So Drummer Boy gets the Steelers. Money has the Ravens. That's going to be a decent battle right there. And then we got Raph with the Bengals and OG with the Almighty Browns. And you are still not showing up on your actual setup here for you to talk. So we are going to do something here in one moment here. Again, apologize, guys. I just want to make sure that we could hear my man Knight scream here. I'm having issues here with OBS. Of course, it happens when we're live, but it's all right. Just bear with me one moment here while we get this squared away here. All right. Audio capture. There's so many freaking issues. Always want to do this to me when we are live and ready to go. Yeah, as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to invite you through the computer. So that way you could just come through, no problem. And that's what my issue is. It's actually my Xbox. So I'm going to shut this off. And just bear with us one moment, guys, while we get this squared away. I'm just going to get him through my computer so that way we can hear him loud and clear. Give us one moment here. All right. Apologies, guys. Just give me a minute here. I promise y'all we will get this squared away right now. All right. Start this party. All right. Where's my man Scream at here? One moment, guys. Just have to invite Scream, and it will be good to go. All right. So just invited Scream. Just want to make sure I get through to him here. All right.
Test 1 2.
There we go. All right, can you guys hear Scream all right there? Make sure in the chat here, can you hear Scream all right? Give him another test, Scream.
Test 1 2.
There we go. There we go. I think they can hear you loud and clear now. All right, so let's get back to it here real quick. So Drummer Boy once again gets the Steelers, money with the Bengals. Money with the Ravens. Raph with the Bengals and OG with the Browns. I have to easily right now in this division go ahead and take the Browns in this one, simply because of the talent that the Browns have. They just have so much offensively and defensively. It's gonna be tough. You know, the Steelers obviously is gonna have Juju with his traits. And then obviously you got the Ravens with a 94 overall speed rated quarterback. I think that's just outrageous. But again, it's just I still have to go with the Browns in this particular division, just based off the talent. And I do know OGs, and I know Money as well too. I don't know the other two guys, but I think OG will take this one in this division. What do you think?
First off, y'all not gonna come for how the mic sound because I don't think it's on my end. No offense to the guy Snipes, but y'all funny.
Look, guys, tell me what's going on. If something is acting up or whatever, I'll be here. I'll fix it.
Out here, I don't appreciate that because I don't look nothing like that, man.
But
sticking with what we're gonna call here. OG was second with the Browns. Let me get down the list again. Money had number 10 and went Ravens. The Steelers actually fell to number 25 with Drummer Boy, and then Rafe was at number 31 originally, but got bumped up to 29 because we have people who can't follow directions and got the boot the day of the reveal. So there's that. As far as the users in the division go, I know three of these guys, Rafe, OG, and Money. Money is a great team builder, so I do think those Ravens will be ready year 2 and 3. OG does have the best buildable team in this division overall with the Browns. They have the best overall pieces and things like that. Rafe, though, can take any team anywhere. That is the thing that people do not understand. And like you said, you don't know Rafe at all, but Rafe went to I think a couple Super Bowls in the first Any Given Sunday League in Madden 19. He has been away for a while. I think he had a child and some other things like that. So definitely glad to have him back in any given football period. So I definitely think first year, Drummer Boy, no offense to you if you're watching, but I definitely think Rafe versus OG is the division at this moment.
Okay, okay. OG Rafe. So you got two different ones here. So that's a good pick right there. So let's go ahead and jump right to the AFC South now. Again, this is AGT. This is the AFC South that we're getting to check out right now. So now we got four guys once again that three guys that I really don't know about. I know about one of them, but Irish gets the Titans. Crucial gets the Jaguars. Nate Bennett with the Colts. And I don't scream at me, guys. Here, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I just see it as SYHH. That's all it is. It's SYHH. That's how you say it.
SYHH.
Okay, you know, well, that's what it is. So SYHH has the Texans. So based on talent, you could easily pick the Texans. But three of these teams have tons of talent. That's obviously the Texans, and then you got the Colts, and then the Jaguars. The Jaguars are it's crazy. They're a low-rated team, but they have so much talent. The Titans, obviously, they're a solid squad too. But in this particular division, again, I don't know everybody here, but at this point right now, I'm going to go ahead on a limb here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Crucial with the Jaguars because of defense. That's what I'm going to take Crucial in this particular one. So give me your take on these guys if you do know these guys.
All right, so as I always do with each division, I'm going to speak on who picked where just so everybody has an understanding.
Right.
SYHH had the 5th overall pick, and he picked the Texans. Colts went 7th overall to Nate Bennett. Moving on. The Jaguars dropped to number 18, and I can understand why, and I'll speak on that in a second. And the Titans dropped all the way to 24. So I hear that SYHH is very good. XMFL guy, a guy we did the CFM Cup with. He didn't play. I don't remember if he did or didn't. I think he did. But, I do have to disagree with you on one point. I do not think the Texans are the best team in this division. I think the Colts are overall, and I'll explain that after I talk about the Texans. The Texans' offensive line is not going to help Deshaun Watson develop.
I can agree there.
DeAndre Hopkins may be the best offensive player in Madden and the AFC overall, which is definitely a great help for that young quarterback to develop. But he has to be able to stay upright and get him the ball deep. So that's the issue there with the Texans. That defense has a crazy front seven. Benardrick McKinney, Jadeveon Clowney, J.J. Watt, DJ Reader. Definitely some crazy talent there. Justin Reed on the defensive end. So definitely going to be kind of crazy to see the Texans there. I would never call the Colts sleepers ever. You have Andrew Luck and potentially arguably the second best offensive line in Madden.
I call them the best offensive line in Madden, to be honest with you.
The Cowboys still exist, so I can't.
Yeah,
the Cowboys and Steelers O-lines are still neck and neck there. Truth be told. And then the Colts defense is going to be one that's kind of not shaky, but kind of scary in a sense. Darius Leonard, Jabal Sheard. So definitely some stuff there. Kimoko Ture and Taquan Lewis. So they have some pieces on that defensive front that can kind of scare you. Malik Hooker's developing very well. Quincy Wilson had a very solid year. Titans, Boho's in the chat saying a lot of negative things about Irish. I don't know how true they are, so I can't confirm or deny that. But the Titans and the Jaguars, to me, are somewhat identical in everything that they do. The only edge I would give the Titans is probably offensive line. Corners are kind of crazy. Malcolm Butler, Logan Ryan, and Adoree Jackson. Kevin Byard up there in the free safety spot. You also have Rashawn Evans, the linebacker they took last year. You still have Jarrell Casey, and you have Harold Landry III. You also, on the Jaguars, have one of the best pass rushes overall. And even though that Telvin Smith Sr. is going to take a year off from football, he is still in Madden. So you still have a dominant front seven fixed with Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Bouye on the corners. Unfortunately, you do not have the best safety group, so that is where that lacking of the Jaguars defense comes in. And Nick Foles is probably going to get exposed a lot this year. D.D. Westbrook's very good. Keelan Cole is solid. Leonard Fournette needs to get back to form, but I don't think the Jaguars are going to be a win-now team. That's my bold prediction.
Okay. Well, you know what? And I'm glad that you're actually bringing up, all of the stats and players and things of that sort. You know what I mean? But we both probably have to agree on this point. With all of these here too, it's going to all be based upon the coaches and what these coaches can actually do, and how they could kind of develop the teams themselves. And I'm talking in the game of Madden. Obviously, you discuss the actual rosters and everybody that's on the rosters and the qualities that each individual player have and each team has. But again, it's going to be all about what these coaches are going to be able to do in Madden, because some people can get the freaking Cowboys and they stink up the joint. You know what I mean? And it's difficult to do something like that with arguably probably the best team in the game. So,
yeah,
so
very true.
Yeah. So, so with that being said, I love the breakdowns. We got to keep doing this because again, this is something that everybody has to remember, when they look at these teams, on stream and when we stream them with games of the weeks and things like that and understand these players that they have. But again, at the end of the day, it's going to be all about these coaches and what they're going to be able to do with these coaches. Again, I do like defense. Again, I always talk about defense wins championships, and I love the Jags defense. I love the speed that they have on defense, and I know the other teams have it as well. They absolutely do. That's one of the reasons I did pick Crucial in this particular one. But again, we're going to see what's going to happen. As the seasons go by. But again, right now I'm gonna take the Jags in this particular division to win for season one. I'm gonna pick the Jags.
It'll be interesting.
In this one. Yeah, it's definitely gonna.
It'll be interesting for sure.
This is another one of those divisions that is just like, it's up in the air, damn near like the AFC East. You know what I mean? This is a very up in the air division, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take them. So, all right. So finally, AFC West. We're gonna get to them right now and see who has who in the AFC West. So here we go. Scream with those Chargers. Irish, is it Irish A or
Irish A?
Irish A. Okay, I pronounced it right. I appreciate you telling me that. With the Chiefs, Justino with the Raiders, and Boho with the Broncos. This division right here.
I'm gonna just cut you off and tell you right now, this is gonna be the best division in AGT. There's no way around it. You arguably have me and Boho in the same division once again.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally Chargers versus Broncos for the division. That's it. I don't have any faith in the Chiefs or the Raiders at all.
Wow. So even with the with the talent that the Chiefs have, I mean, we just talked about looking at the talent.
Okay, so here's the thing about the Chiefs that people don't understand. They have the most useless zone ability in the game with the fastest receiver in the game without an offensive line as well. They don't have a running back either.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, I mean, Frank Clark, Chris Jones, cool. Darren Lee's fast, cool. Corner-wise, they just got Kendall Fuller. Safety-wise, they got Matthew. But those dudes play on opposite ends of the field. I honestly don't think anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, the Chiefs' offense is going to be a tough one. Cool. But truth be told, I already know the fact that, the user matters more than the team that they pick.
Right.
And I guess I'll play spoiler because I definitely DM Boho this. I told Boho to specifically take the Broncos only because I wanted the beef. Me and Boho have been battling. Me and Boho have been playing Madden together since Madden 16. So, I know that's a guy that can make me better in Madden. Definitely one of the cooler dudes around. So I wanted the competition, honestly.
Wow. Okay. So this is gonna be an interesting division then. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make my pick right now, and and call it favoritism right now. I know you, and I know these Chargers. These Chargers are crazy in Madden. They're crazy. So I gotta go ahead and go with you with the Chargers in this particular in this particular division. And bro, trust me when I tell you. Chargers are tough in Madden. They're tough, bro. They're tough in Madden. Trust me when I tell you. I see some people in the chat talking about it. It's a tough squad. I'm telling you.
The only reason I had Chargers is because I did not get the team I originally wanted. Yeah. So that was my third team to pick, and they failed, so I picked them.
We got people in the chat right now saying Justino's definitely going to leave at by week 13.
I mean, because everybody knows me and Boho are like that. So there's that, But, I mean, and I see everybody talking about how the Chiefs' offense is crazy powerful. Okay, y'all forgetting the Broncos' defense is nuts in the front seven, and so is the Chargers.
Yes, indeed.
I don't care about any of that. I don't think they realize you can get all the yards you want, but you got to score. So I'm just gonna talk trash, and that's that. I mean, hey,
you know what? I want people to put in the chat here real quick and tell us. I want people real quick to put in the chat and let me know. Did you guys play the beta at all? I'm just wondering if anyone in the chat right now has played the beta. I just need to know real quick, so that way some people will have an idea as to how the pressure is in Madden 20. And why did we just cut off?
Did the stream go out?
Oh, no, we're good. I was wondering why it shut off like that. But anyway, did anybody in the chat right now, did you guys play the beta at all? Let me know in the chat if you played the beta, because, Scream, you played the beta, right?
Right.
Okay, so
correct.
I know I played the beta, and, and I played with every team. We was filling around, and we basically played with every team, me and a couple of my guys. And and seeing some of the pressure that comes from these, from these linebackers and from these DNs. If you got decent DNs, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. It's damn near nano. It's damn near nanos without the nano. You understand what I'm saying? So Madden 20 is gonna be all about being pressure. It's gonna be all about pressure. So it's gonna be something that, for guys that did not play the beta and have no idea, you're gonna figure it out real quick. I promise you that. You're gonna figure it out real fast. I mean, what was your take on the beta, so that way people could kind of understand what we're talking about?
I definitely do agree with the fact that pass rush was kind of crazy. And then even speaking on it, they had a stream the other day that they did not change how effective that pass rush is.
Exactly.
So if you do not have solid tackles or anything like that, they are taking you like fronts. And that's my point. Thank you, Chance. You see my point. If you're taking any team out here, like front seven is the most important thing in this Madden.
Yes.
And I don't want to waste too much more time because I know we kind of don't have anything like that. We've done the entire AFC, guys.
So
I mean, dude.
All right. Well, you know what? You know what? Like I said, I made my pick Chargers in the AFC West. So there we go. So that was the AFC, gentlemen. Let's get to the NFC, starting off right now with the NFC East. Now,
this is going to be my favorite division.
Yeah, this division is going to be my favorite division for sure, too. So we got, I'm not even going to pronounce the name because y'all know what it is already. We're going to call him DB Bandit with the Eagles, Wheezy with the Cowboys, Pops with the Redskins, and Jacob R.H.
8 with the New York Giants. Right now, I have to take Weezy in this division because he arguably has the best team in Madden this year. He's probably going to go 14-2 in this division. That's just my personal opinion on it. I think he's going to go 14-2. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Right. You give me your take. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I apologize for the last one when we did the AFC West. I did not call everything out, so I'm going to do that now. The Chiefs were actually picked 3rd overall by Flint Flossie, but, Flint had to be like Michigan and water himself out of here. We had to move on to Irish A, who came in late, so shout out to Irish A and Jacob for getting us that man. The Chargers went 13th to me, and I screamed 13th. I had my name in the chat. The Raiders went 27. The Broncos went 29. So that was that one. And now we'll go back to the NFC East. NFC East teams went number 4 was the Eagles. Dirty Booty Bandit, and I don't know why that's his name. That's
why I called DB Bandit.
The Eagles went number 4 to DBB. Weezy had number 8 with the Cowboys. The Cowboys fell to 8, which is crazy.
I can't believe that. That's so nuts.
Me either. The Redskins fell to 17, just like Dwayne Haskins on draft night, ironically. And then the Giants actually went 26th. So that's that. And the only 2 people I can speak to are 2 of my closest friends in actual real life. Grew up with both of these guys, Weezy and Pops. I don't know how Bandit plays at all. I do know the Eagles have the best overall team in Madden.
Yes, they do.
At this point.
Yes.
But like we always say, the user makes the team, not the team making the user.
Exactly.
Weezy just came off of his 2nd Super Bowl appearance on any given Sunday. I definitely think it's going to be a 3-man race first year. If I have to pick somebody to win the division, I am going to go with Weezy.
Yeah. Have to go
11-5.
You got 11-5 on it?
I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm just going to pick 11-5.
Okay.
The winner of that division specifically.
Okay.
11-5.
Okay. 11-5. So there you have it. So both of us, we agreed finally for one, for a particular division, and we went with Weezy in this particular division. Again, Cowboys are tough. This is tough. Arguably the best offensive line of football, best running back in football. I mean, and one of the best wide receivers.
You know you can't say the best running back in football because Weezy about to have a whole fit now. Here we
go. Well, he already knows who he got, so I mean, it is what it is. But let's not sleep on Saquon either, because Saquon's gonna. If Jacob knows how to run the ball, he could be effective too. But again, these two defenses with the Eagles and the Cowboys in this division, oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts.
That is a fact.
Yeah, for real. All right, so let's move on to the NFC North. So here we go. Balls 9. Got the Packers, Pure Heart with the Bears, ADJ with the Vikings, and my caddy with the Lions. This division, again, although you got Aaron Rodgers, arguably one of the best QBs, but, the ratings don't show it as much. I don't know why. It's crazy. But anyway. But in this division, I don't know none of these players, me personally, but I have to go with the Bears, Pure Heart and the Bears, primarily because of the defense, and they are a very heavily rated defense in this game. But I will go with him right now to win this particular division. So talk to everybody about the picks and what you think.
Let's do the order of number first, and I think you guys are going to be the most surprised with this. Balls 9 won the randomizer and actually picked the Packers. I can understand why, because I do believe the Packers are the sleeper team of the year, even though they are very stacked, and people don't understand why they are stacked.
Right.
Mike Daniels and Rashawn Gary are going to light the NFC North up. That's just that. Honestly, you could argue this is, with the AFC West, one of the 2 divisions that has the craziest pass rush overall in real life and in Madden. Obviously, you have, like I said, Mike Daniels. You have Danielle Hunter, Khalil Mack. You have the craziest pass rush in that division. I do give the Packers the edge on defense. because they stole, and I don't know how Chicago let this happen. You stole Adrian Amos away from the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, that's a tough
that
one.
that Packers secondary scares me.
You know what?
I am just going to be honest.
You know what, y'all? Let me cut you off for one moment here. Let me go ahead right now, on air right now, and look. It happens. I make mistakes. Because of that, you just reminded me about Amos. I completely forgot. So with that being said, I am moving over to balls 9 with the Packers. I have to on that one. He's one of.
And shout out to Tyler Durden for calling it out too. Trey Flowers is on the Lions. So this, truthfully, each of these teams has a star pass rusher, and that is the craziest thing you can think about. But the Packers, I'm spending way too much time and just loving that team overall. Aaron Rodgers, to me, has the best zone ability in the game.
Yes, he does.
To none.
Yes, he does.
But, Jair Alexander, Kevin King, Blake Martinez, Jake Ryan, Mike Daniels, dude, that is, Packers have the best defense in Madden. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Bears coming, I think, a top 5 defense. Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks are very solid. Roquan Smith as that user LB is insane.
Yes.
HaHa is on the Bears now, former Packer, so he might know some of the schemes there. But they have a new head coach in Green Bay, so that won't matter too much. Eddie Jackson, best free safety in football, next to Earl Thomas probably, but Earl got hurt, so we're going to go with what happened in real life. Kyle Fuller is a very, very sleeper top 10 corner.
Right.
Looking to the Vikings, that defense is still stout. Xavier Rhodes had a down year, but they have the best wide receiver duo in the entire game. So Packers versus Vikings is going to be very fun.
That's going to be a fun game to watch for sure. Definitely. That's going
to be 293 plus overall receivers, man. That is that, man. Harrison Smith had a down. Harrison Smith is good. Harrison Smith is very good.
Yeah, he's solid. He's definitely solid.
Yeah, and then Lions, I think Lions, by year 4, if my caddy sticks it out and builds his team properly, there we go. That's just me.
Yeah. And let's keep in mind too, I see some people in the chat talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all can hate all y'all want about me not liking Harrison Smith, but I mean, honestly, Markel only like Earl Thomas now because he played for the Ravens, number 1. Number 2, Harrison Smith is there. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has what they want out of free safeties because Weezy can even say Tyrann Mathieu is the best free safety. So it's a very good argument to have at free safety that has been in the last couple of years because it was really just Earl and Tyrann and Eric Berry before they moved him. So I know I got a point, damn it. But Packers went number 1 overall. Bears went number 11. Lions at 19. Vikings at 22.
Okay. And let me just let everybody know too before we move on that Aaron Rodgers in this game, that gambler trait that he has, it's a damn cheat code. I'm just letting you guys know that right now, just from playing him in the beta. It's a damn cheat code. You better have user ability when you play against Aaron Rodgers. You better be able to switch to guys quickly because you can't intercept him once he gets that trade up. So it's
and you see, I see a lot of guys speaking to the fact that it's to AI defenders. I get that, guy. We all understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we have to understand something. We don't know if it will work even to user defenders once the game releases. So there's going to be some bugs and some broken stuff. So you have to test that out. If you're playing against a user, you can throw that deep bomb to Devontae Adams or Valdez Scantling or St. Brown. And even if the user's there and he drops the pick when that zone is on, they have to fix it. So
exactly.
I'm including bugs into this. I don't know about everybody else. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I agree there too. But again, just coming from the beta, that's what that's what I look at. So, all right. So with that being said, we both I had to switch up. I did pick Pure Heart at first, but I went on the balls 9 because I completely forgot about that Amos steal. That was just ridiculous. But
man, look.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Damn, dude, we need to go all day about this.
Yeah. I'm gonna move on with that. So with that being said, let's move on here to the NFC South. This is gonna be an interesting division here, guys. So
very much so.
Yes. This is definitely gonna be interesting. And so we got the Panthers here. Doc has the Panthers. Bobby Savage has the Bucks. Rect has the Saints, and Sooner has the Falcons.
This is a toss-up right now with me between the Falcons and the Bucks. This is because the Bucks defensively, they're tough defensively. But again, and Jameis, I don't know why he's always been a good Madden player, and you could build him up so easily. But again, when you got a guy like Julio Jones and this traits that he's gonna have, you know what I mean? It's really up in the air right now. Right now, I'm a toss up right now in this one between Sooner and Bobby Savage. I'm a toss up right now between these two guys. I can't pick them just yet. Maybe by the end I'll pick them. You let me know what you think, brother.
All right, so Panthers went 14 to Doc Jefferson, aka C.A. Jefferson in the chat. Saints went 16. Falcons went 21. Bucks went 28. I am a Falcons fan in real life, as many of you guys know, and I will argue that they are not winning this division for one reason and one reason alone. They suck on defense. Deion Jones is a top 10 linebacker in Madden with 90 overall. I love that fact that they gave him what he deserved, I honestly feel. Desmond Trufant has played very, very bad in the last couple of years. Ricardo Allen's coming off injury. Keanu Neal coming off injury. Keanu Neal is one of the top 5 strong safeties in Madden.
Right.
But the problem with the Falcons lies that pass rush is non-existent. Vic Beasley is fast, can't get to the quarterback. Tack McKinley just ain't getting the job done. I honestly think this is the opposite for me. I think it's Saints versus Panthers for the division. Panthers coming in with the second best linebacker in the game, as well as one of the fastest corners in Madden in Dante Jackson.
It's a 95,
they
right?
added Dontari Poe. Yeah, Dontari Poe was added. They also added Gerald McCoy. So they added 2 defensive tackles who can create problems for any offensive line. Trey, I wish I could agree with you, but I am a Falcons fan. I am going to disagree with you all day long. Our pass rush is trash. I don't care what you say. Until they can get better, the Falcons have Julio and Calvin Ridley is a great duo. Madden did Calvin Ridley very dirty for him to have the rookie year he did. Boho bringing up a great point, the fact that the X factor in this division truthfully belongs to 2 teams, Saints and Panthers. Cam has, to me, the second best ability for a quarterback. You can truck niggas over.
Yeah.
Then you got McCaffrey coming out that backfield with satellite, same as Kamara. They both have satellite as X factors. The Saints offense has 3 X factors, though. You got Kamara, you got Mike Thomas, arguably a top 5 receiver. Whoever says no is just stupid. So for me, and I know Gon's going to get mad, but if somebody else like me say Gon's is trash, and we know that Doc has been saying Gon's is trash for the last week now, I got Rec versus Doc, man.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, guys. That's what that screams take on it. He thinks that it's going to be between Doc and it's going to be. I mean, you know what? I ain't even going to keep going on into it. It's going to be between Doc and Rec, in his opinion. In my opinion, it's going to be between Savage and Sooner. But again, you guys hit every nail on the head. Talking about all the traits and all the superstar abilities. Definitely going with the Panthers and with the Saints. So again, it's it definitely be up in the air. So moving on, let's go on to the NFC
we on our last division, ladies and
West.
Gentlemen. Only one division left until we get to any given Sunday. We know y'all been waiting.
Yes.
All right, whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
Any given Sunday won't start to 8:30 anyway. Get over y'all.
Yeah. It's technically not supposed to, but we're gonna keep it moving. We got y'all. Don't worry about it. But moving on anyway to the NFC West, we got Moves with the 49ers, Dumph with the Cardinals. That's gonna be interesting. Hitman with the Rams, and I see through with the Seahawks.
So I've heard that I see through is a tough user.
Yes, I heard that too.
So I definitely do think this division matches up equally with the AFC West, honestly. So this is the truth because, number 9 was the Rams. They failed because Weezy decided to opt away from the Rams. Number 12 went the 49ers in that crazy pass rush. I still hate Damon for it. It's okay. I'm going to get over it eventually. I see through took the Seahawks at 23, and Darnold at 15 took the Cardinals. So Moves and Darnold are definitely two good users. Moves is a two-time Super Bowl champion in a given Sunday before his burnout, which we have all been clowning him for, and his failed trade for Travis Kelce. Markel, he did not run. Nobody knew who had who, except I knew every team in AGT because I ran that team selection. I just haven't spoiled anything for anybody. But you know, Weezy wanted to do something different. And I respect him for that.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that.
Rams every damn
yeah,
game.
I don't blame him for that at all. You get burnt out. You know what I mean? You be able to play with somebody different.
Burnt out, man.
I get it.
This is crazy because two of these teams have the craziest pass rushes, which is those Rams and those 49ers. The 49ers have a better front seven overall, but the Rams have the corners to back everything up that your offense will throw at them. Seahawks is a buildable. Russell Wilson in that blitz radar zone that zone ability is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
DK Metcalf and that straight line speed. He can't run no other route but a streak and a
curl.
No,
he can't run any other routes. No, he's a deep boy.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's that. And Dumph is gonna go with the rebuild. So Dumph, a playoff player, is gonna go for the rebuild early on. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting watching Dumph play with a guy like Kyler Murray. I believe he's the second fastest quarterback in the game at 91 speed, I believe it is. I think it's going to be interesting to see what he could do with them. But this is a division that, you could easily pick, the Rams, just based off of talent, of everything that they have. I've never, I don't know. The only guys that I know here that I've seen play is Dumph and I see through. Moves, you stated that he was a two-time Super Bowl champ, so we can't deny that. If he won bowls in any given Sunday, then obviously he has some type of skill. And getting a team like the Niners, where did he pick the Niners at?
Picked him at 12.
He picked him at 12. Okay, so he picked him early. So, so he knows he has something going on with these Niners. So, so with that being said, this is going to be another toss-up as well, too. But I will just say right now, just going for talent-wise, I'll go ahead and I'll take the Rams right now. But again, I'm just going off of talent-wise. That's just me. I'm just going off of talent-wise. I see through said that Hitman is actually good. So if he is fairly decent, he should do some work in this division. Especially with the team that he has. So, in my sense here, I'm going to go with the Rams in this division.
I'm going to go with the Super Bowl guy, Moves.
You're going to go with Moves, okay?
Super Bowl. That's it.
Okay. Hey, you won bowls, so that you get that. You know what I mean? You can't deny it. You got bowls, so that's what you get. So, all right. So, with that being said, everyone, listen. AGT is done. It is finito. So I know what a lot of guys here has been looking for. They have been looking for the AGS. So with that being said, yeah, they have. So we may as well go ahead and get it started, right?
Yeah. Now here's my question, and I asked in DM, I don't know if you saw it. Are we going in number order or division order?
No, I'm going division. I'm starting AFC East, North, South, West, and then NFC East, North, South, West.
Got you.
That's how I'm doing it.
Sounds good to me.
So let's go ahead and get this thing going for the Any Given Sunday League. And shout out right now to all 53 users that's actually in the chat right now. We appreciate you guys very much for tuning in to Snipes TV. Make sure you hit that follow button on myself. Also, make sure you follow AGS Network as well, too. They're in the chat also. And also follow Night Scream TV as well. Click on them. Hit the follow. It's very, very simple to do. So make sure you do it. All right. So with that being said, guys, let's move on first for the Any Given Sunday League, AFC East. And here we go, guys. So we got White Dragon picking the Bills at the 24th pick. Looks like Jay with the Jets here at the 20th pick. Dumph with the Patriots at the number 8 pick. And Rhino with the number 18 pick picking the Dolphins at number 18. He's a Dolphins fan too, I believe. But man, I mean, already, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Dumpf in this division. I could be wrong. You could tell me better, because some guys I may not have seen. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dumpf in this division.
I am totally shocked. Rhino took the Dolphins at 18 because there was a lot of speculation in the chat that the Dolphins were gonna fall to like 20 something.
Yes.
Jay originally had the 3rd pick, and he traded back to get to 20, but because we all knew no matter what was going on with Jay, we knew he wanted the Jets. So I'm not shocked at Jay's pick. I think White Dragon went with best team available on his return back, and Dumpf taking the Patriots. Stephon Gilmore, man, man, this is tough. I'm gonna say Dumpf and Rhino are gonna lead at the head.
Yeah, I think
White Dragon is gonna come fiercely next season, and Jay, just throw the playbook away, and then we can talk.
Yeah, don't use a Jets playbook for sure. But again, I mean, you know, the Jets have pieces. The Jets have pieces that they could build around. But you know, when if we talk first season, I got to go Dumpf right now. I think Rhino will end up being second in the division, followed by White Dragon in third in the division, and then bottom of the barrel is going to be Jay. That's my opinion on that one. So that was interesting though. So. Again, and I know we move kind of fast on that one, and it's cool. It's no big deal, because obviously if we don't got a lot to talk about it in it, we know it's going to be interesting. We know how any given Sunday is, so that's just what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to the AFC North here. So the AFC North, GC Nino picked the Steelers at number 19. Fine Sway with the number 10 pick. He picked the Ravens. Lurk God, 31st pick. He got the Bengals. And your number 1 pick, Mr. Scream himself, picked those dirty dog Browns at the number 1 position. Man. Let me hear your tape first off. What possessed you to get this number 1 pick? What made you do it, bro? You wanted them that bad?
I didn't want them that bad. I wanted to be able to build this Madden. That's the piece. Last year, I mean, I only built the Falcons really. I traded to number 1 simply to build. That is that. Looking at my competition, I definitely did tell Lurkgar, who was talking some trash, please join my division, because I want beef. So I definitely do have some beef right there. I'm definitely glad he picked the Bengals, because we gonna see who bout it. Okay. I know Fine Sway's a solid guy too. I like this.
Yeah,
I like this division.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting division right here. With a quarterback like Jackson, on the Ravens. I mean, he's gonna be someone tough to deal with, man. Like, people are gonna get pissed off with him. Based, on what you can do. Again, it's all up to the coaches on what they can do with these players, and the Steelers as well too. I mean, we sit there and we don't talk much about the Steelers and Madden. Roethlisberger's still a solid quarterback. He's still a solid, especially in Madden. He's still a solid quarterback, and Juju has one of the better traits out there as far as for wide receivers. So it's. And the Bengals are sleepers. The Bengals are sleepers. And you and Lurk God. I mean, that's definitely gonna have to be a game of the week right there. That's definitely gonna have to be a game of the week. But I will have to go ahead and take the Browns in this division. It's just too much talent, and I know what kind of player you already Scream. So I know because you want to build. I know you're gonna do things on this on this squad. So I have to take you in this division right now.
I think people forget about the fact that the Browns don't have linebackers. So to me, that is a build problem.
Yeah, that's the build. Yep.
We got the depth on defense. That's cool. But, now that I have, 3 to 4 solid running backs that I can ship out to, so I'm going to officially put either Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt on the trade block. So my DM is open.
Yup.
There's that.
All right, guys, you heard it here first.
Okay,
the
now
DM gonna be open.
The linebackers are solid, but when we look at the Madden ratings, we're talking about building. So there's my piece.
Right. That's there's definitely a difference. You gotta make sure you gotta make sure that you and yes. Shout out to the graphic man, Mr. AGS Network himself. Shout out to you, brother. These graphics crazy right now with these graphics, bro. JPack, you're doing your thing, man. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up with the graphics. You're doing your damn thing with this, for real. But anyway, we're going to keep this thing moving and move on now to the AFC South in the AGS. So we got Ayo Popeye with the 27th pick picking up the Titans. Slop with the 21st pick. He got the Jags.
God. Wait a minute. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah. But
Wait. Hold up. Time out. You're telling me that Ottinger went from toughest division Madden 19 AGS reboot with Big Lou Wop and goes back into a division with him with Popeye?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, indeed.
This is crazy.
And as you guys can see here as well too, the defending Super Bowl champion, the last Super Bowl champion of any given Sunday, Ottinger, aka Trent, with the 6th pick, gets the Texans, and then Lee Wop with the Colts. And immediately, this is gonna be a division right here. I'm telling you. Listen, guys, you don't understand right now. I'm down there standing up right now talking about this division because, talking about any given Sunday, anyway, because it's just gonna be so damn competitive. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And the defending champ getting this team. Getting the Texans.
I'm liking the AFC, period.
The AFC is stacked. The AFC is stacked right now. And
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with y'all. How did the Colts fall to 28? 28?
I don't get that either. They're top 15 to me, guaranteed. I don't understand how they get down to 28th. I just didn't understand that at all. Unless obviously you wanted to, in your situation, you wanted to build a team. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what other people want to do. So that could be the case.
If you actually look at the screen, to our guy No Money, if you're looking at the screen, we actually have the numbers up next to the pick.
Right.
He might not be looking at the screen, so let me say that out loud.
Okay.
Man, dude. Whoo. But I'm just 3 AFC South teams went in the 20s. Slop traded up to 21. Number 1. But Popeye taking Titans over Colts, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's wow.
Yeah, 27 for Popeye, 28 for Lee Wop. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But right now I'm gonna have to take the defending champ in this particular division for sure. I'm gonna have to take him in this one right now. Who you got in this division?
Dude, I don't even have a thought right now. I'm just trying to understand and think. You have 3 defensive users all having to guard DeAndre Hopkins and Trent, who is a slinger. Like, Trent is the deep ball slinger. Like, he throws and oh my God, dude, I can't pick. Toss up right now.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so you know what? It's a toss up. I had a toss up earlier, so you get a mulligan on that too. You get a toss up also. All right, so we'll keep moving on and we'll get on here to the AFC West. Again, that AFC South, that's going to be a crazy, crazy division, man. That's going to be so nuts. But anyway, let's move on to the AFC West. So final pick in the draft went to Legion with the Broncos. Money Dons with the number 2 pick picks the Chiefs. Tryhard, 17th pick, gets those tough Chargers. And Jim Jones with the 29th pick gets those Raiders in the building, soon to be Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
Man, this is gonna be a division 2.
My first thought is this: Pac, Fitz, Wheezy, and OG are all in the NFC. That and Dunf is in the AFC. I forgot that fast. I apologize. So we got you, Wes, as well as, wow, this is crazy. So those guys are all in the NFC. That's my first thing to look at.
Yeah.
Now try hard taking those Chargers is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. The Chargers for 7. Chargers being a middle of the pack team, period, is insane to me. Jim got a quarterback in AB. Yeah. Yeah. Slop, I don't even know that name you said. Sorry, leave it alone. Yeah, hey.
Man. Yeah, this is
Jim Jones for the win.
Yeah, you got Jim Jones on this one? You got Jim Jones this division?
Jim versus Try Hard. Money Dime's got to prove to everybody that he can make it. No matter what team he got to prove to everybody he was worth that number 2 pick and taking those Chiefs.
Yeah. I will tell you this. A couple drafts that I've been looking at. There's a lot of leagues that I wasn't in. I had a bunch of drafts this past weekend that I kind of looked into a little bit and everything, and kind of saw what teams they were picking and everything. And let me tell you something. I didn't see the Chiefs in any of those drafts get anything higher than like a 6 or 7 pick. This is actually the first league that I've seen this team with a number, at a number 2 pick. So that was very interesting to me to see this here. That Money Dimes went at number 2 to pick them. And on top of that, pick them over a team like the Cowboys. You pick the Chiefs over the Cowboys. That was kind of crazy to me. But like I said, in this division, I'll have to go with Jim Jones as well too in this division. Try Hard's going to be tough. He's a tough competitor. There's no doubt about it. And we're going to really see what Legion could do as far as building this Bronco team. He's got some pieces there, but definitely, he's got a team to build. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what Money Dimes could do. You know what I mean? Again, the Chiefs are tough, but I don't know. Between the other two right now, yes, it's Jim Jones number 1, Try Hard number 2, and I'll go Money Dimes number 3, and then bottom of the barrel will be Legion number 4. So with that being said, that is your AFC side of it for the Any Given Sunday League. Now let's go ahead and jump into the NFC side, starting off with the NFC East. So again, NFC East, everyone, that number 3 pick went to Have No Money. He got money now because he got the Cowboys. The number 13 pick, Mo Juice, that was a given. We already knew who he was going to take. He got the New York Giants and Mr. Barkley himself. I'm a Giants fan, so shout out to Barkley out there. I hope you do take it. We'll see what happens, though. Gons with the number 4 pick gets the Philadelphia Eagles. And
we knew that was a given. Gon's the Eagles fan. That was a given.
Yeah,
we knew that already.
That was a given. And you know what's funny? The number 25 pick. I don't know why for this particular graph right here I can't read that. And you could tell me what's his name right there.
That's French Fried 420.
Okay, French Fried 420. Okay, yeah, he got the Redskins.
Gon's easily. Whoo boy. My guy Have No Money has been getting better. Like, I will totally agree with that. Number 3 pick for him, that was a very smart team choice for him.
Yes, absolutely.
Forever, that's a smart team choice. He just has to put the work in to get better at the gameplay aspect. Gons is going to rule this division for at least 3 years straight. Gons' passing game is too crazy. Gons, next.
And I agree, man. And let's keep in mind too. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the Eagles got the Deshaun Jackson back. They got him back as well too. So he's gonna have you got Jeffrey, you got Deshaun Jackson. This is and defensively, oh my gosh, Fletcher Cox is a monster. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that pass from the Eagles was crazy. Those Cowboys linebackers are something else.
Ooh, boy.
And to bring up, I got a text message asking about gaining devs. So for you guys who don't read the blogs that are put out by EA, undisputed in the NFC too. I ain't think about. Oh my goodness, I think it's a balance now, Trent. I don't know. It's a balance. But as far as the devs go, you no longer can lose dev traits. So if you're normal, you can go to star and never go back down to normal.
Right.
If you're a star and you earn superstar, you're gonna earn some abilities, and you're gonna stay superstar forever. If you're a superstar already and you do some crazy stuff and earn that superstar X factor, you're gonna get a random superstar X factor zone ability. And you do not lose depth traits. That is the key thing. You do not. I'm gonna repeat it. You do not lose depth traits anymore. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That was that's a key point right there. Thank you so much for bringing that up to people so they understand that on how to build these teams that they're going to be
Damn, dude.
dealing with, man. But yeah, but Gons, if I have to pick somebody in this division, I have to take Gons. They're
I
going to
just
be.
need to know, is Fitz and Undisputed in the same division? That's my thought right now.
I can't
Oh
tell.
my God.
I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet.
Just
Let's go. Yep, let's go. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. We're gonna move on to the NFC North side of it right now. So getting to the NFC North, we got GMO 15th pick getting the Bears. Bow down, the number 11th pick taking the Lions. Wow, Marley with the 14th pick taking the Packers. And BMG with the 26th pick getting the Vikings. I'm very surprised that the Vikings went down to the 26th.
And this is Philip Lindsay plays for the Broncos. Let's just know that. I know somebody gonna call it out and be childish, so I'm gonna just call it out for y'all. We know Philip Lindsay plays for the Broncos, so don't even start y'all shit. First things first. Bodge Marley getting the pack. How did the Packers fall to
14? Exactly. To 14, man. They fell to 14.
And yes, Don, I don't know the AGS order. Vikings falling to AC to Don is good for AC because he's a Vikings fan in real life. So I definitely think, Chance and AC getting their teams from real life is definitely interesting. Man.
Yo, this is crazy, man. We
still have not seen Fitz OG Undisputed Pack.
You'll see him soon.
Or Wheezy. This is so.
Yep.
And we haven't seen you.
Yeah. No, haven't seen me either,
8
man.
Users left, bro.
Yeah, and listen, I ain't one to sit here and act like I'm the best Madden player on the planet because I know I'm not. There's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely thought Fitz would have took the Packers at 9. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
I thought Fitz would have took Packers again because I know Fitz loves to throw the deep ball too.
Yeah,
and I just thought, wow, Fitz didn't take the Packers, so
Marley got him. And you know what? And in this division, I'm gonna go ahead and take Marley to win this division for season 1. I'm gonna go ahead and take Marley in this one,
man,
to win season 1 again.
My boy Robinson hasn't even been shown yet, too. Damn, bro.
Yeah. Hey, listen. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, this is again, this could possibly be an up in the air division, but I'm going with Marley. Who you going with?
I got AC for the upset.
You got AC for the upset. Okay, I like that.
I like that.
Upset,
but
the
team he got.
No, that's not. Yeah, that's
AC.
Yeah, that's not an upset whatsoever at 26.
Xavier Rose and Harrison Smith locking down.
Man, that's gonna be something else, but. All right, so we got our picks in that one. So moving on right now to the NFC South in the AGS. We got the number 7 pick, Rob III, taking the Falcons. The 23rd pick, Mike, gets the Panthers. Undisputed with the 30th pick, gets the Bucks. And Fitz, the number 9 pick, gets the Saints.
So I have a serious question for everybody who picked before Fitz. When are y'all going to learn to stop letting him get a QB that can throw deep? And the only negative I have to say, it's not even about Fitz. It's about Drew Brees.
Right.
In the beta, Drew Brees' windup takes way too long. So if that pressure gets to Drew Brees, his deep passing is just ineffective. Wow. Mike had the Panthers in season 1 any given Sunday when we first started 19, and I played against him as the Falcons, and he was my son. Love you, Mike. You've been here since 17. You're my guy. Undisputed with a 92 speed linebacker.
Yeah.
Fitz versus Undisputed. Fitz versus Undisputed is the key here. That Drew Brees wind-up worries me a bit. Yeah. Undisputed plays a lot of good defense, so I think Bucks versus Saints is going to be the key matchup all the way through and through.
Yeah.
Robinson is one of those younger guys here. You guys don't know. I don't mean to call his age out or anything. But he knows football, so he's going to win games off of that if he can put things together and just be solid. And then with the Saints, I'm just thinking about all the weapons on offense and defense, dude. Yo, Marshawn Lattimore, Marcus Williams, PJ Williams. The fact that Taysom Hill is still a fast quarterback and can be developed to be a better quarterback to replace Drew Brees, y'all in trouble.
Man, let me tell. I have to go Fitz here. I have to go Fitz here just for the Drew Brees factor. I've actually seen him play before, and Undisputed, he plays, and you are right. You hit the nail on the head with the Undisputed's defense. But Fitz, because he has a solid QB, but that's gonna be the factor, as you stated earlier, is that pressure, because as we stated a while back, that the pressure in Madden 20 is ridiculous, and that windup
and
the
Saints don't
tough.
Have a horrible offensive
No, they
line,
don't.
So
they don't.
They have solid at tackles. Like Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk are very good, but it's the inside of that Saints line that's gonna kill them. So if you got good D tackles and you're getting inside, or you switch your defensive ends to do stunt blitzing, then I don't know. Like, that's the craziest part about it. Like I said earlier about the Panthers, when we talk about AGT, you have Shaq Thompson, Luke Kuechly, Gerald McCoy, Dontari Poe, Brian Burns, the defensive end they drafted number 14 overall in this year's draft. And I believe they have one more person. Like, they literally have a front seven that can get to Drew Brees. So I don't know if Mike's going to be a great player in the division overall to take on Fitz and Undisputed. And I'm basing it off of user skill that we've seen.
Right.
But I do, man.
Yeah, and let's keep in mind also with the Saints also. You can and I've seen a couple of people actually talk about it. Talk about Hill here. If you get a couple packages in there and bringing Hill into the mix as well too, and kind of adding some offensive things with him, they're going to be just so tough to beat, man. I got to go Fitz in this division. I just have to. I have to go Fitz in this division. That's who I got. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done. Are you done?
Oh, man. I'm good. Let's move.
All right. Let's move on right now. Finally to the last four in the NFC West, and you got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Weezy. He got the number 5 pick, and he picked his Rams once again. Myself, me, Wesley Snipes, I do have the Cardinals. I picked them at the 22 spot. J-Pack picks the Niners at number 12. And OG gets those tough, pesky Seattle Seahawks at number 16. I ain't picking myself to win the division. I'm just going to try to compete. That's all I'm going to say right now. Weezy, once again, he has the Rams. They're tough. He's just overall competitive every single time. I've not ever seen Weezy get blown out at all, especially using the Rams. He's just. I have to pick him right now.
Weezy's been blown out.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So I mean, this division right now, I have to go ahead and take Weezy to win the division. I'm gonna tell you what, though. The next time he beats me by 30-something points, I'm calling him out on air. Blasting them. You understand me?
So what's interesting here is that we have repeat offenders. I like to call you guys. You and Weezy are staying in the exact same division.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah.
You send the Seahawks. You were the Seahawks, and you're switching to the Cardinals and going to that rebuild, which is very cool.
Yeah, that's
Kyler Murray at 91 speed.
I wanted to do the same thing that you doing, right? Exactly.
So David Johnson is still a boss, though. And Pat P, even though he's been having a lot of bad things go on in his life, he's going to be suspended for 6 games. Oh, my God. Man. I mean, here's the beautiful thing, like I said earlier in Any Given Thursday. This division has the craziest pass rushes overall. Pack taking those Niners And that pass rush is something Pack has been lacking the last couple of Maddens. I think with a decent pass rush, a decent user LB and Fred Warner, and some solid depth at the defensive back position, you got Jason Verrett, Richard Sherman, Akello Witherspoon, Adrian Colbert, and Jaquiski Tart back there. You also have on offense Jimmy G, Jerick McKinnon coming off injury, Tevin Coleman from the Falcons who left free agency. You got Marquise Goodwin, one of the fastest wide receivers in the game. He got his little speed boost for that race he won. Thank you. Quan Alexander left the Bucs to go to the 49ers. The 49ers front seven is better than the Rams front seven. Now, OG has the best linebacker in the game and some of the fastest players in Madden.
Yes.
With Shaquem Griffin
yes.
and Shaquille Griffin, the twin brothers.
Yes.
They lost Earl Thomas, though. But that blitz radar, man.
Yeah.
This division. Wheezy, ooh, boy. Wheezy doesn't care about draft picks, guys. That's the key thing there. So we'll see Wheezy make some trades day one for sure.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Guarantee it.
That's the one thing you got to with Wheezy. He's Mr. Trade right there. He could care less about draft picks and things like that. This guy, he's gonna come at you with the hammer for some trades. And if you like draft picks, you better holler at this man because this man is going to be something else. I'm telling you, as far as trade wise, because his team last year, oh my gosh, I mean when you put Aaron Donald together with J.J. Watt, you put them two together right now on a game. I mean it's just ridiculous, man. And then he had Jalen Ramsey as well too on the Rams. I mean, come on, man, like. I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if I could do trades like that. That's just me. But obviously some people like that and they like those draft picks. So obviously that's what they do. And Weezy's shown improve. He's done his thing and won bowls and constantly been to the playoffs. He's done his thing. So again, again, just shout out to Weezy again. He got his Rams again. So, at this point right now, I got to go ahead and take him in this particular division. So, man. So, what'd you think about the reveal, everybody? That's my question. What'd you think about the reveal, Scream?
Any given Sunday surprised me.
Oh yeah.
I definitely think when we look at the list of all the teams and circle through that the conferences are balanced for once. I think there's a lot of depth on both ends. Wheezy, Fitz, Undisputed, OG Pack, Gmo, AC all in the NFC. And then when you have myself, Jim Jones, Trent, damn, dude, like it's wild.
Man.
Donf is there too. I'm trying to remember who else is there. I'm going to look through the list still now. My bad. You got Jim Jones, myself, Fine Sway, Lurk God, who just came off of a 15-1 season. Dude, I think it's the most balanced it's ever been.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, this is going to be something fun, guys. I can't wait for this season to start. This is going to be a blast. And again, obviously, Night Scream and myself, we're going to be getting on quite a few games of the weeks and just having a good time with both the AGT and the AGS as well too. And it's just going to be a blast. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for Thursday. I don't know if you guys know, but Thursday, EA Access drops. So I don't know if anybody here is going to be picking up EA Access. I know I am. That's for damn sure.
I will say this right now, guys. Friday, I am going to be doing a long stream, doing a lot of crazy things. Friday, though, Thursday I'll probably get hands on early and do some stuff on my own. Friday, I'm going to probably do about a 5 to 6 hour stream, just listening to people and seeing what they want to be done. Probably play some head-to-head games and things like that. But EA Access comes out July 25th, this Thursday.
Yes.
The actual game for those who paid for the $72 version with EA Access comes out July 30th, the following Tuesday. If you bought the regular edition, you are going to have it's Friday, August the 2nd. So league starts August 9th, ladies and gentlemen. We are just 3 weeks away. I'm excited, dude.
Man, excited ain't the word, man. So, listen, we've been on for a little bit over an hour and 40 minutes. We kept this thing going with, I think minimum it was like maybe 30 something viewers. I think we went as high as about 57, something like that. So it was so appreciated, and JPAC so much appreciate you guys also. The AGS network appreciates you guys so much. Myself, Wesley Snipes, I appreciate y'all. My man, the myth, the legend, Night Scream TV, he definitely appreciates you guys as well too. I mean, he could tell you himself. Go ahead and tell him yourself, bro. I'm sitting there talking for you. I shouldn't be even talking for you.
So I'm just gonna go off the chat for a little bit. You guys can ask any question you want, and I'll answer anything. Me and Wes, of course. I see GC Nino talking a little bit of smack, but I saw you get slapped when you had those Raiders, so I'm just not gonna pay you no attention, sir. Marcus DeAndre, you have a question about EA Access, and I am waiting for your question. I will answer that. To plug later on around 10 p.m. tonight, I don't know if Wes is going to join me or not, but on the Night Scream TV channel, you will see Slop versus Tryhard. You guys can comment in the chat what teams it is. I think it's Saints. No, not Saints. I think it's what is it? Eagles. What was it? I heard y'all say what teams y'all were gonna do. Eagles and Cowboys. There it is. Eagles and Cowboys. West. We're getting asked to put the AFC West back up.
AFC West. Yeah, I can put it back up real quick. I have no problem putting it back up.
We know Legion is the Broncos. We know Jim Jones is the Raiders. Chiefs is Money Dimes and Tryhard McFly at the Chargers. So interesting to see the lineup of everything. I think Money Dimes is going to play better with a better quarterback and receiving core for sure. As my DM is literally blowing up about a running back, because I did offer one of
them. Yep, you already put it out there on air, man. You already put it on air, bro.
I'm I don't know if Hunt or Chubb is going right now, so
man.
We can only play for 10 hours, so when I start, say I get off. So the way EA Access works for any game, it tells you immediately, hey, you have this many hours left. The minute you get off, it stops your time. Right. So when you get back on, it says, hey, you have less than this time left. So say you played for an hour and a half and you had 10 hours. The next time you log on to the game, it'll say, hey, you have under 8 hours left.
Right.
And there is, I guess, a cheese to it when they call it. A cheese, I guess. You can use multiple accounts, get the $5 a month version of it, wasted 10 hours, get your money back. And EA will allow you to get your money back because you just refund it to yourself. So get those multiple accounts rocking, everybody. And, make sure you close. Yeah, thank you, Boz Marley. Make sure you close the game out. That is how you have to do it. Man. That is how you have to run it. So there's that. GC Nino wants the AFC North coming up here. I definitely think GC Nino will be the last person in the division all the time. Markel Jim Jones traded back with Slop. Slop gave up a first-round pick to get to the 21st pick overall. Jim Jones was number 21. He traded down to 29, gaining a first-round pick, and I believe just a first. Gonna check the trade chat in a second. AFC North is myself, Lurk God, Find Sway, GC Nino. So, yeah, interesting. Jay asked me why didn't I go Falcons number 1. I'm gonna say it again. The Falcons defensive line is doo-doo butt, okay? No. I love my dirty birds in real life. In real life, we can do what it do. But Madden wise, bro, no. Just no. Nah, bro. Like Vic Beasley and Tack McKinley are not gonna do what I need them to do this Madden.
All right, so
I know that Myles Garrett and Olivier Vernon and Sheldon Richardson will help me out in the long run.
Man,
Trent, you are. Wait a minute.
Man, let me just tell you. Let me just tell everybody real quick here. So that's probably gonna have to be Night Scream's new tag. So if he gets on stream and he calls you doo-doo butt, then
you know you better get back in the lab and make sure that you know, myself included. I got to get back in the lab if I'm called doo-doo butt on.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I love my Falcons to death. You know, the Matt Ryan jersey and the Algie Crumpler jersey still hanging up in the closet, and I'm going to be childish, you know, but hey, a spade is a spade. We doing Madden talk right now, man. We're doing Madden talk.
I'll tell you what. All right, well, listen here real quick, guys. So shout out to B Guard for the follow. Shout out to J Douglas Boy for the follow. McCain Train for the follow. Raveneer 1 for the follow. Garrett for the follow. Drew Evo for the follow. Appreciate you. Also, that guy, SYHH, thank you so much for the follow. Tyler Durden, thank you so much for the follow. Bill Hill Goat, thank you for hosting. I appreciate you hosting as well as you, Night Scream. Thank you so much for hosting, too. Also, Showtime Usher 21, thank you so much for the follow as well, too. You know, again,
AFC East wants to go back up.
AFC East, I could put him, I could put him back up there real quick for him so they can.
Markel, the last division, you mean the NFC West or the last division that was on screen? Fitz is in the NFC South. He has the Saints. Weezy has the Rams.
And he is talking about any given Sunday, correct?
Yes, any given Sunday. Weezy has the Rams. Pack has the Niners. OG has the Seahawks. And Wesley Snipes has the Cardinals. The NFC South, Fitz has the Saints. I'm trying to remember who else, but yeah.
You said the South, right? The NFC South. I got you right here.
Showtime Usher 21. Follow at AGS_Madden on Twitter. Join in the Discord and come look at the rules, man. You can just cycle through the divisions, Wes, as they talk about them in the Twitch chat. I'm just bringing it up as we go.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
shout
cool.
out to Jim Jones for the solid comment because he says, Wes, he def sees the practice showing and your presentation is coming through in the clutch. So Jim Jones is our guy, man. You know, Jim, I got to ask you, when is the leather helmets preview, my guy? We need to know. We want to do that. I'm putting it out there.
Hey, I'll get on with you, brother. Put that on. Put that on Night Screen TV. I'll get on there with you.
Weezy, what is? Whatever. I ain't even about to ask him what he just posted. He's a weirdo for that.
So Slop says that AFC South is the best, huh? He said AFC South is the best.
South, AFC North.
I mean, this is a tough division, man. This division is going to be nuts, man. And just having Trent there, all I can ever remember about with Trent, man, is like he's just bringing heat every damn time, and he'll man you up all freaking day. He does not care, man. He's bringing heat to you all the time, man. That's safety. That's safety coming in there heavy all the time, man. But this division is gonna be something else, man. It's gonna be something else. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait for this game to come out, man, and just for us to get things together and just get these invites out and get everybody ready to just get this league cracking, man. I'm so freaking pumped, man.
The AFC South can go any which way. It's just that Trent needs O-line, and then he's really set for life because DeAndre Hopkins not being able to lose is crazy.
Man, it's gonna be nuts, man. So, man, well, guys, man, listen, it's been so much fun, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. This is real talk. This is actually my, I've done shows in the past, but never like this. You know what I'm saying? And the way we've done it here with everybody's help, with Night Scream's help, with J-Pack's help, with, you know what I mean, with just the entire, with everybody just tuning in and just being a part of everything. And shout out to Elgato for the Stream Deck thing, man. Y'all got this shit on lock. Let me tell you right now. Scream will tell you too. Y'all got this shit on lock with the Stream Deck thing. This thing just helps us out so much with our presentation of what we do here. Y'all just don't understand, man. It's incredible. Well, with all the help that you guys have done for us and everything, and helped us get all this through, it's just been fantastic. And we are so blessed to be a part of the AGS and the AGT communities, be a part of Madden community in general, period. And, it's a lot of fun, man. This is a great sim league. You guys that are not a part of it and don't know anything about it, man, look, they told you where to go, Twitter-wise. I always forget about the Twitter. I apologize for that. I got to get better on that, J-Pack and Scream. I got to get better on that. You guys are better than me on all of that. But again, there you go. Scream put it up there for you, AGS Madden on Twitter. Make sure you follow him. Follow them so that way you can get all the info you need on the Any Given Network. We are on YouTube as well too. Make sure you follow AGS_network, AGS Network. I'm sorry, apologies. On YouTube also, we're gonna be doing a whole lot of things there as well too, as far as streaming and game of the weeks and podcasts and things like that. The Any Given podcast. We didn't even talk about that. We didn't even talk about the Any Given podcast. My man Night Scream right here. He has a podcast that he does every Sunday. Let them know about your podcast, brother.
We're gonna actually get very consistent with it, starting this next Sunday. This is kind of the podcast point now, as we're just answering questions and things like that. What we want the podcast to be, we're gonna kind of bring up. Can you bring up the magazine once again, so we can kind of show them how it's gonna kind of look in a piece? Pac did create for me a podcast graphic, but now that we've changed the logo, as you can clearly see in that beautiful transition, we're going to use the new logo. We're going to probably bring out magazine issues on a weekly basis. Right. So you're going to always kind of see something like the magazine. That's why I wanted to debut it to you guys and kind of explain it. That was my backward thinking, and Pac didn't know. So sorry, Pac, I didn't tell you something again. 2 weeks in a row, I'm probably going to get yelled at. So we're going to bring questions. We're going to DM some users about some questions or some comments that they have. I have some great ideas in mind. I'm not afraid to take anybody's ideas. I am all ears for everything. I definitely have some graphic ideas as well to put on screen. And, for let's say a user that we don't expect to go 5-0 goes 5-0. We'll put it on the stream and say, like, hey, here's this player that he has. So let's use the Chiefs. Nobody expect Monday Down to go 5-0. Right. We're going to put Pat Mahomes back up here. We're going to put Tyreek Hill back up here. We're going to say, I have an actual graphic. I'm going to try to find it right quick. I sent it to Wheezy and Pops. I got to go find it. Go through my text thread here. And it actually says, once I'm past you, it's wraps. Cheetah out, player. I'm going to send this to you, Wes, so you can put it on stream for them to look at.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. You sending me through Discord?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. You can see it in our chat.
Okay, perfect.
So these are some of the ideas I'm going to present. I'm going to also send you the other one I did too, with Julio on it. So you guys can just have an idea of some of the ideas I'm thinking up in my head and coming up with. And I have another one dealing with Julio and the old Any Given Sunday logo. Again, these are just some of the thoughts and ideas right now. And he'll put them up on stream for you guys to see. Of course, nothing is perfect when it comes to these graphics. We're all getting better.
Yeah, I'm trying to basically get all this.
So for Showtime Usher, once again, I know you followed on Twitter. So to explain, if you actually look in the bio of the Any Given Sunday Twitter, as well as the Any Given Thursday Twitters, you will actually see the Discord link, and you can join the Discord to join us and talk with us and get on that wait list, man, as well as the Any Given Thursday wait list.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's one of the ideas I'm thinking about doing with some players, and thinking about, once I'm past you, it's wraps. Cheetah out, player. That's what his peace sign is. So that is exactly what Tyreek Hill does in real life. And here we are. So these are just some of the ideas, So if you're one of those users who thinks, hey, I have a sweet little comment I want to say on my win streak, or I have a sweet little disrespectful thing that's playful against my division opponents, shoot it to me in a DM. And I'll come up with a graphic, see if you like it, and then I'll put it on the podcast every Sunday night. So
perfect. And then and kind of segue into that as well too. Talking about the podcast and about about these somewhat stories that we got out there as well too. We are about to actually be embarked as well too into a new endeavor, which is trying to get into being a preferred league. We're not trying; it's going to happen. We're actually going to be a preferred league on www.maddenunderground.com. So AGS is looking up big time right now because maddenunderground.com is a very well-known website as far as for CFM gamers and for heavy hitters in general, and that website is actually going to give you a lot of insight on on what's going on in our leagues as well too. Once we send all the stories and things like that to them, they're going to be putting it on their website as well too, because we're going to be a preferred league. So shout out to MaddenUnderground.com as well too for giving us the the avenue to do that also. And shout out to Brian James, the owner of MaddenUnderground.com, for that as well too. We definitely appreciate you as well, and make sure you guys check that out also. And we'll keep everybody informed as to the website if you forget what it is and things of that sort, so you can kind of see the stories that they put up there. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a fantastic Madden 20 season in general, guys. It really is. So so listen, guys. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and call this thing wraps, guys. Again, we appreciate each and every one of you guys so much for tuning in and checking us out and everything. And I know you see the gray hairs on my face. I'm an old ass dude. I ain't that old, but I'm old enough. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with that being said, everybody, we do appreciate you guys checking us out and everything. Thank you so much for being part of us. And shout out to J Ro for the follow. I appreciate you with the follow also. And again, stay tuned. Actually, tonight I'm gonna if you can't get on Night Scream's stream, get on mine, because I'm gonna host it, and then you could get on it from there if you need to. But if you need to follow Night Scream TV, click on him right there in the chat right now. Click on him because he's got a game he's gonna be doing tonight. I'm gonna try to get on there with him tonight if I can. But if not, then he's gonna be on there giving you nothing but the goodness that he always does. For the streams and everything. So again, Night Scream, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much, man.
Hey,
you don't understand.
We got a long way to go, man. Madden 20 is gonna be crazy, dude.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So again, for Night Scream TV, for your boy Wesley Snipes here, we appreciate you guys checking out the Madden 20 reveal show here and on the Lock It In podcast. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Be safe. 100, y'all.
Peace.